d4. Knight f6. c4. g6. Knight c3. d5. Knight f3. Bishop g7. Bishop g5. Knight e4. Bishop f4. Knight takes c3. B takes c3. c5. C takes d5. C takes d4. C takes d4. Queen takes d5. e3. Castle kingside. Bishop e2. Knight c6. Castle kingside. Bishop f5. Queen a4. Queen a5. Queen takes a5. Knight takes a5. Rook f c1. Rook f c8. Knight d2. Rook takes c1 check. Rook takes c1. Rook c8. Rook takes c8 check. Bishop takes c8. Bishop f3. Knight c6. Bishop c7. King f8. Knight b3. King e8. Knight c5. e6. Bishop takes c6 check. B takes c6. Bishop e8. a6. Bishop d6. Bishop f6. King f1. Bishop d8. King e2. Bishop b6. Knight a4. Bishop d8. Knight c5. Bishop b6. Knight e4. King d7. Bishop e5. Bishop d8. Bishop f6. Bishop b6. Knight g5. c5. Knight takes h7. Bishop b7. g4. Bishop d5. a3. Bishop c4 check. King d1. Bishop d5. Knight g5. C takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Bishop takes d4. E takes d4. f6. Knight h7. King e7. g5. F takes g5. King d2. e5. King e3. King e6. Knight f8 check. King f5. D takes e5. King takes e5. Knight takes g6 check. King f6. King d4. Bishop g2. Knight e5. King f5. Knight d3. King g4. King e3. King h3. Knight c5. a5. f3. g4. F takes g4. King takes g4. Knight b3. a4. Knight c5. Bishop c6. King f2. King h3. King g1. King g4. Knight d3. Bishop e5. Knight b4. King h3. Knight A2. Bishop E8. Knight C3. King G4. Knight D1. Bishop E5. Knight F2 check. King F3. H4. Bishop E8. Knight D1. King G3. Knight C3. King takes H4. King F2. King G4. King E3. King F5. King D4. King E6. King C5. King E7. Knight takes A4. Bishop takes A4. King B4. Bishop E8. A4. Bishop takes A4.